What is the objective of this practical? The objective of this practical is to determine the blood pressure by PowerLab system. Now we will understand the principle of this practical. The PowerLab system is used to acquire, store, and analyze data where a transducer converts the signal of interest, which can be blood pressure, pulse, or any other signal. The raw input signal is in the form of an analog voltage whose amplitude usually varies over time. This voltage is monitored by the recording hardware, which can modify the signal by amplification and filtering. This process is known as signal conditioning. After conditioning, the analog voltage is sampled at regular intervals. The signal is then converted to digital form before transmission to the attached computer, where the sample signal is stored and displayed. What are the requirements for this practical? In order to perform this practical, you will need a PowerLab system, different ports, a stethoscope, and a finger pulse transducer. What is the procedure of this practical? Connect the finger pulse transducer plug to the PowerLab, then place the pressure pad of the transducer on the distal segment of the middle finger of your hand. This is the same arm where the blood pressure cuff is placed. Use the Velcro strap to attach it firmly. Then relax and sit as still as possible to minimize any movement artifact. Put your hands in your lap. Then click start. After that, inflate the cuff until the pressure is reached above 180 mm mercury. Note when the pulse signal disappears, then slowly deflate the cuff at a rate of 1 to 2 mm mercury per second. Once the pressure has reached 50 mm mercury, completely deflate the blood pressure cuff, then click stop. Repeat this process for determining the blood pressure in different positions of arm, that is, when arm is bent at 90 degrees, when arm is hanging down loosely by the side, and when arm is held straight above the head. What are the interpretations? First, examine your recordings. The first finger pulse is seen when the cuff pressure is falling. It represents the return of blood flow to the forearm. It is the systolic blood pressure. Note this reading. What are the precautions? Care must be taken while handling the PowerLab system. Always check the connections before starting the PowerLab system. Ensure that the finger pulse transducer is well placed for good signals. Do not bend any wire. Here are your study questions. What are the advantages and disadvantages of PowerLab systems? And what is the underlying cause of the Korotkoff sounds when the cuff pressure is decreased?